everyone. Thank you for joining me today on this live. I appreciate your time. I'm Dr. Partha Nandi. I'm talking about something pretty important and timely as well. I want to talk to you about a disease that possibly could be spreading from dogs to humans. And so, right off the hot off the press, because this is something that we're recognizing in Iowa. And so, what are we recognizing? That Iowa has now confirmed multiple cases of a disease that can be transmitted from dogs to humans. So, really important. Again, thank you for joining me on this live. I'm Dr. Partha Nandi, and hope you guys are having a great day. And I want to talk to you a little bit about what's been going on and what this disease is all about. So, in Iowa, multiple cases of a bacterial disease that can be passed from dogs to people, and health officials really say that the disease originated at a dog breeding facility, and that anyone who's acquired, a small breed dog at that time should contact their veterinarian. So so what disease are we talking about, right? Lots of people probably want to know because they have pets. And so the disease we're talking about is brucellosis. Pretty, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you have not heard this before, but brucellosis. And brucellosis is caused by the bacteria called Brucella canis, highly contagious between dogs. And typically, you can get these reproductive problems, like, for example, infertility and stillbirths. And this infection can be spread through reproductive fluids. Now, dogs come in contact with infected body fluids, and then they get infected. Often, they're licking, sniffing, sexual transmission. Humans get it after exposure to blood or other secretions in an infected animal. And so it's more infectious in a dog, between dogs, versus versus a dog to human, but it can happen. So brucellosis is the diagnosis, the name, and it's caused by the bacteria Brucella canis. Again, those of you joining us, we're talking about a disease, a bacterial disease that can be passed from dogs to humans. So, canine brucellosis, what are the symptoms? Flu-like symptoms, pretty non-specific: fevers, chills, sweats, headaches, joint pain, back pain, and weakness. So, like I said, pretty non-specific, right? So, it can also cause enlarged spleen or splenomegaly. That can also be a possible effect. And sometimes you have effect of the nervous system, the heart, the eyes. This is much rare, and brucellosis is often very difficult to identify because symptoms are quite similar, right? We talked about pretty non-specific, but testing of blood or bone marrow can help to diagnose this condition. Very important. And if detected, you can give antibiotics. But the problem is there's no guarantee the disease will not return. So that's important to know. Again, you know, very common symptoms, or symptoms that are non-specific: fevers, chills, headaches, joint pain, back pain, or weakness. And it can also cause enlarged spleen, affect the eyes, heart, and nervous system. Very important. Antibiotics can be prescribed. It's diagnosed with blood testing or bone marrow. And pet owners, a lot of people, you're watching and you have pets and you're wondering how this can affect it. So pet owners, brucellosis isn't as contagious, right, with humans as it with dogs, between dogs. So very important. Folks who are really more likely to be exposed are veterinarians or breeders, because they typically handle newborn puppies or clean up after a dog has given birth. So important for that. For those individuals, they can help avoid the disease by wearing gloves and washing hands really well with soap and water. Very important. And back, the deal is that pet owner, the normal pet owner, getting infected with canine brucellosis, pretty low, right? Very low. But overall, human infection, is rare. But if anyone's really concerned, you should go and talk to your doctor. But again, basic principles: wear gloves, wash your hands, and that's kind of it. But you have to really be aware. A lot of people don't know this can exist, but brucellosis is a disease that we're talking about in Iowa that can be transmitted from dogs to humans. Very important. So again, thank you so much for watching this live. Remember, make healthy living a part of every day. Those who missed it, we're talking about canine brucellosis, and what you can do to really treat yourself prevent from getting it, and also if you have it, become infected, then how can you treat it? So we've been talking about that. If you missed it, please go ahead and play it again. I appreciate your time, and wherever you are, remember, make healthy living a part of every day. I will see you next time. Namaste.